Right. Let's get underway. Just a little. Oh, we've got sound coming through. All right. There we go. Let's turn that sound off from coming back through the TV. Let me just check. It's been a long time since I've used these. Yep. Okay, we'll see what happens. We're just doing a little build, really. A vanilla build. I do these from time to time. I know people think they're a bit strange because it's, I don't paint them, but I find it, I don't do it on big kits. I only do it on the little Airfix ones because I like them. And they're together like that with that CAD sort of view to them. Anyway, one of the things I was going to point out today, before I start, is the strangeness of these instructions. And I really wanted to ask whether anyone knew. There's some symbols cropping up that I don't quite understand. So let me try. First of all, let me get this in focus. How can I do this? How best to do this? I need a full screen for a start. There we go. Right. And so, right, let me get the... So straight away, you see the you've got that funny OK symbol, just there, like that sort of thing. And then as you go round, you'll notice you get even more strange symbols. There's that OK again. There's a keyboard on that one. If we go further round to there, we've got rabbit ears on that one. Down here, that. We've got like a mouse somewhere else. There's the rabbit ears again. And they are bizarre. They're all the way through. They're totally irregular. Some of them you can kind of work out what they're trying to say. So, for example, we've got one here which is clearly tape. So, maybe that symbol there, they're not going like that, but rather means twice, maybe. I don't know. But the thing is, when you go to the front and you go to the symbols section, none of that is there. So my kind of question is this, are these instructions just been copied and pasted onto an Airfix instruction setup? They maybe come from a different manufacturer that uses them symbols. So if anyone's come across them symbols before, they know what they mean. I'm curious. Even more curious how it managed to get through without nobody noticing it. But there you go. Right, let me close up that window back a bit and double check that. Right. Yeah, so there we go. Anyway, so I've done a little bit last night. I've got the let me zoom in a little bit. Bear with me 1 second. Right. And let's zoom in to roughly about there. Yeah, that's a bit better. You can see a bit better. Yeah, so I started it Curtiss Tomohawk 2B. Quite a nice little kit. It's going together really well. There's a nice bit of detail on the inside of here. It's not a kit that I reviewed, but again, I'm just going to try and see if you can. Oh, damn it, you're not going to really see it. It's there, just on the inside. It's on the inside, all along there. Very nice bit of detail on there. Yeah, I like that. I'm not 1/72's not my favourite. It is my favourite when it comes to doing this because they're inexpensive and I just think they look really nice on the shelf. Without the paint or anything on, they look, you know, just like the CAD drawings. And if you've got a bit of PE as well, just a tiny bit of brass, it sets them off. That's why the ships look so nice in the magazines when you see them when they've been done without any paint. So, you know, I'm by far the only person that does it. Might be the only person that does it to put on the shelf. There we go. Just want to. Yes, it's a white sander, but it's had the grit, sort of most of the grit, and it's gone. It's very, very much smoother than it was. Right, now then, last night I also broke the joystick, which is here. Now I have to try and re-glue this back in without snapping it. We're in. Well, I didn't do a tremendous job of gluing that by the looks of it. It's a little bit wonky, but yeah, let's just lean it over that way a bit. We've got a bit of slack in the join at the bottom, so we can just touch that on. There we go. Lovely job. And we've just got our instrument panel to go on. I debated about putting the decals on last night, and I've decided I'm not going to bother. I may as well save the decal sheet for somebody that's going to actually paint the whole aircraft. And so if you've got a Curtiss Hawk that you're going to be doing, and maybe you've lost the decals or something like that, then drop me a message and I can send these to you. Right. Just need to make sure this goes on the right way. There we go. Now then, just wondering. Oh, hold on a minute. I think that might go. I'm trying desperately not to touch that joystick, so let me see if I can do it this way. So that's going to go on there like so. That just drops in there. Okay, I kind of get that. Right. Yes. Yes, that's where that goes. Okie doke. Right. Unfortunately, I haven't got enough hands to hold it in place and get the lid out of the bottle and glue it on. Right. There we go. We're in. There we go. That's nice. Just hold on a sec. Is that actually slipped out there? No. Yes, it did. So we just need to nudge that into place it slightly out. Just get a bit more in there. I think that's not quite happy with the way that's not sitting. Sometimes the first fit is the best one, and that was the case with this. I should have left it alone on that first fit. There we go. I just need to put that down there. That's going to take a few minutes to dry to get right. Let's turn the page over. La la la. Where are we on here? So yes, that's got to go. Right, we've got the two upper wings. There you are. It was a choice today between doing this or getting another video done on the either the Formula One build, the Tamiya FW14B, or the Vulcan. I'm really kind of want to get started on the Vulcan. Yeah, but it's the next video is going to be quite a big one, I think, because it's making that frame that sits sort of around the wings, and you've got like the ribs of the main fuselage. So it's going to be quite a long one, I think. It's a video anyway. But I am looking forward to that. Right. So let's just have what we have got. If what I'm seeing on the YouTube screen is anything to go by, there's a hell of a lot of lag on this. Yeah, that's nice. That's good. And the bottom section's already there. So it's just a case of offering the two together and seeing how it fits. So let me just have a look at the cutouts in there. And if that needs to, we need to come back there, on there. Just pops in there like that. Look at that. That is an amazing fit. So let's get those on. The only odd thing I did think on this build was the fact that they've left that's molded onto one side of the fuselage, and that's just going to break surely. At some point that is going to break. So let's get at least something on there and bring that over so I'm not left-handed. Yeah. It's very rare I do these live things now. So I just thought I'd pop one on today. They became a bit too stressful for me, really. In the end, they were. No, we need to bring that over there just a little bit. So although it slots in nice and easily, you've got to be careful that you position this correctly in the center. Right, and then we've just got to pop these on. Wow, again, another nice fit. Hold on, we have a tiny little, didn't see that, where I've took it off, just left there's a tiny little sort of bump there, but it's enough to, just enough to stand out when you put the plastic next to each other. Let me just check that I've got the other side right. There we go. Beautiful fit. I've said this before and I'll say it again. Tamiya always get the kudos when because their kits go together. But there's some of these later Airfix ones. I think this is a new toolkit from, well, say new tool, from a couple of years ago maybe, and it just falls together seamlessly. At the moment, I don't think it will be requiring any filler, which is very nice, especially on one of these vanilla builds, because they don't. You can, you know, I don't really want it. So we just pop that on there like that. Of course, where most people, you know, paint them, once they're built, I don't then just, that's the end of it. What I try to do then is polish the plastic up so I get a nice shine. So stuff that you wouldn't normally do, you know, polishing bare plastic just so that it gets a nice shine, which it makes a difference on these sort of kits when you're displaying them like this. Got a little tiny, that may cover up there when we just, just need something in there. There we go. Just snip that together for a bit. There we go. That should do. Looking nice. Yeah, I like it. What have we got next? So we got an option here. So I already know what I'm going to go. I'm going to go with it open. I'll go with it open, and then we've got the top on. So I am looking for, I don't know the number, but because I'm not looking for the number, I'm looking for the piece. There we go. There we go. There's a big chunk of old sprue gate on that. It's not in the best position. There we go. And that is going on. That's going to be an underside piece. And that just clicks on, doesn't click on, but tweezers just to see what the fit is like. Yeah, that's not bad. Tweezers back in. Oh, yeah, probably didn't get enough glue in there. The glue bottles on its last legs. I've extended the brush, but sometimes hardly anything comes out. Fits not brilliant on that piece, but good enough. Good enough for what anyone that's going to see it. And we need that top cover now, which is going to be this. And this is the top cover, and then it's going to call for the rear. The rudder. That was the closed piece I could have put on back then. I'm going to get these off now because I've just noticed they're coming up on the instructions, so I'm going to pop them off. Really doesn't take long for these kits to go together, which is why they're so relaxing to build. And when you haven't got to worry about getting all the pieces painted and I am currently looking on the I'm going to swap back to the StreamYard one. That video is a bit distracting at YouTube when it's about a minute or so behind me. That's because I'm using StreamYard. I did have a look at Streamlabs OBS, but I can't work that out. That's a bloody nightmare. Right. So far, so good. No. Did I not do this? There we go. There we go. I'm a big fan of Airfix plastic as well. I know there's many people that are not, but yeah, I think it looks really nice. I love the colour of it, I love the way it handles. I love the way it glues together. The seam lines on it sound a bit nerdy, I know, but there we go. Let's just excellent. Already taking shape. Now let's put our rear wings and rudder on, just make sure I've got them right. Now are these going to snap in? Oh, I don't want to put too much pressure there. Yeah, they are in there very tight. I'm not going to glue those. There's many benefits to that. First of all, if you have to transport them from anywhere to anywhere, you can just pull them off rather than them snapping off. They won't fall off. They're not loose, so I'm going to leave them like that. Look at that. That is looking tremendous. Right. Are we in flight or are we? I think we are going to be. Well, as I've got to display it, we're going to have standing legs. Now, this is the point at which things can get tricky. So, first of all, it's asking for wing flaps. Not wing flaps, sorry. Not wing flaps. Yeah, landing gear flaps. That's it. I should have put that on there, but let's just have a look. Where are they? There's your landing gear. All right, that's a bit odd. Let me go back again. There they are. They were right in front of my nose. There's one, so I'm looking for the other set now. And there are the others. Okay, I see them. Right, these are going to be tricky. But I really need to get this. Didn't want to spend a lot of time on this. It's just let's just take them off together there rather than have them cramped together. And then let's go and grab these. That one. And that one. Right. One. I'm anticipating losing these, to be honest. I'll be surprised if I don't. Get rid of that. Damn, these snippers, they need adjusting badly, but I haven't got. It was an awkward cut. Yeah. One down. Just need to get rid of this. Right. Now then. Just a very... So I'm going to close look at the instructions which is rather is a very odd. Okay, so I think that is this one here. You know, I just want a pair of tweezers with a decent grip. Okay. Okay. That's one on. Now these are the tricky things. They're shaped like a letter S. They have no bend on them. Well, they do have a bend, but it's like a letter S. It's not I can't explain it. It's curvy. I've never seen a landing gear door. They're normally like an L shape or something. Not. Oh, we've lost the feed. We've lost the feed. Right, bear with me a second. I'm assuming we've still got audio while I just quickly try and swap to a different camera. There we go. Okay, yeah, the camera's gone flat. I thought there was enough power in it. So we're going to have to go from this angle now. Yeah, so they've got this funny S shape to them, which I'm kind of not exactly sure. I'm going to hazard a guess from what I can see. That's the long tail. I'm going to say that that goes like that. Hope for the best, plan for the worst. So basically it follows, it follows the shape of the underwing itself. So you kind of really can't put it in wrong. I guess it opens up a bit. We'll leave it like that for now, because I don't think it can go on any other way. I'm going to drop the same in over here. Oh, heck. Oh, I've got it the wrong way. I'm trying to handle this so carefully now, because there's so many different areas sticking out that so many tiny things that can break off. Ooh. And you can bet it'll be something important like the propeller. Where's the other one? There we go. There we go. Just, yeah, that's the shape that goes. There we go. Bingo! We're in. Right, so that just leaves, so we've got these landing gears that have got to go in now. And they have got weighted tyres, which is cool. 2 legs, 2 tyres, and we're good to go. So that's for the rear. That's where the rear wheel is going to go in. Pop that off. We've also got that to put on. Hold on a minute. Oh yes, of course. Now isn't that just ludicrous? Okay, I just think there's an element of humour here. So if you put the landing gear away and you don't have it standing on them, they give you these, in comparison, they give you these really chunky landing gear. You know, they're quite thick. They would hold quite a bit of weight. But because I'm going to have mine standing, so all the weight's going to be on it, I get 2 tiny, fragile, thin pieces. Why can't I have the thicker pieces that are wrapped away when it's doing nothing? That kind of makes me laugh a bit. So anyway, yeah. I wonder, could you detail this? Somebody could. It's far too delicate for me. There we go, got that off. And got to be careful. I always said cut one end off quick you know, not quick. I cut one end off, the easiest accessible end first, because if there's one that's slightly less accessible, the plastic flexes when you nip it, and if you haven't taken it off at the other end, it snaps. I've had to learn that the hard way. So let's get this cleaned up first. Right. I try not to sand, you know, if you get the end of these legs and they're not flat, don't sand them flat, because sometimes, you know, they want you to put it in and they want it to lean one way or the other. So I'm so used to working with that other camera now that I keep going over here. So right, let's see. Don't want to touch that elbow. There is like a little nozzle there. You could attach a bit of tin wire to it if you wanted to, make it look a bit cooler. Right. Another thing to check before you put them on, make sure you know which way the wheels are going to be facing when they're on. Are they going to face inwards or outwards? I believe on this one it's outwards. So that's that one done. Let's get this one ready. Bring that up a little bit. It's just a little bit. There we go. Just gently take that off. And right, just gonna have to go and let the dog out in a second. Just right. I will be back in a minute. I'm gonna just pause it. Yeah, no, I'll just stop the camera just while I go and let the dog out. I will be back in a second. So there we go. I'm back. Right, so we're doing that. So there are the landing gear legs. Excellent. Right, now then. So we've got the wheels and nice weighted wheels. So we've got to make sure we get them on the right way. For anyone that hasn't used them before, it's as simple as the flat bit to the bottom. But if the aircraft tilts slightly, you don't want that flat bit perpendicular to the bottom of the fuselage. At least I don't think so. And then if your legs tilt one way or another, that may alter very, very slightly how they sit. But that is only a problem on kits that do not see that. I've just noticed that they only go on one way on this kit, so it's already been designed so that you'll get it right. Didn't see that, otherwise I wouldn't have. This isn't actually meant to be like a how-to video for beginners. It was just meant to be me doing a bit of building but I'm so used to talking while I'm doing these. Now then, we've got two different. Both sides have something different on. Right, I see. So that's basically that goes on that way, from what I can tell. There we go. Do the same on that one. A very tight fit, so we won't be requiring glue on them, I can tell you. Probably need a smidgen shaving off them, but I'd rather them go in really tight like that and then not have to glue them. Right, so as I said, remember that these only go on one way. Well, they can go on two ways technically because it's like a squarish, so but you basically need the flat piece of the tyre to the bottom. I know that sounds a given, but mistakes are made. I make them all the time. The other thing I want to check is which way the elbow goes, in case it's if there's a difference between the left and right. Damn, it doesn't show up. Right, so the goes towards the back. Elbow faces the back of the plane. So this is going to go on like that, yeah. Again, nice fit, no glue required. Do the same with this one. Nearly done it. Nearly put it on the wrong way myself there. And there we go. Excellent. Right, these can now go in here. I don't suppose we'll be lucky enough to have a good fit. And they go to the outside. So that one is that one there. It is a good fit actually. Look at that, no glue required. There's a few of these parts that, damn, it's just so well made. This. Going to do the same again and hope I'll get the same result this side. Oh, that's a shame. No, it's very loose this side. It's going to require. That could have been down to. I don't think I took much off the fit, but what a disappointment. Just that one leg. And then just hold it up against the light and try and, because one's wobbly, you just need to just hold it up to the light like that. Make sure you get them nice and perpendicular to each other, nice and straight. I would always suggest that after putting them on, you leave it at least 24 hours for that glue to go off. I'm literally closing up the few last pieces now, so I'm just going to go on. I'm going to break my own rule because we're so close to finishing, and then I'll leave it for a few days and then I'll polish up the plastic. I was thinking about putting the pilot in, but I may have left that too long now. This is the front. There we go. That one there. We've got a couple of teeny tiny aerials there by the looks of it. Ooh, yeah. That is going to be, wowzer. I'm going to try and put it on. No, I'm going to wait till after I've polished the plastic because basically these have to go on the wing end of the wing tips. I know it's not going to focus very well. There we go. Maybe not. But they're very thin. They're very fragile. There's a chance they're going to break when I take them off. So I'm going to polish it all up. Once I've finished touching it, I'm going to pop them on, and then it will go on, on display. If I put them on now, when it's polishing, you're twisting it around and sanding everything down. No, it won't last seconds. Which is why I was surprised they molded that part in. Just checking that there. That's needs a little bit of sanding. Just a tiny bit there. Get that from there. Off there. Caught it with the snippers a bit there. That's a bit Bit of a silly mistake to make. Oh, come on. Oh, damn you. There we go. Right, and exhausts. Right. Don't have to worry about that seam line on the back because it's you won't see it. Excellent. It's a lovely bit of detail on that. Okay. I think we must need either the cockpit has some kind of tab on it, or there we go. Right. Apologies, I need to check the door. Back in a second. Oh. Jay? Yeah. Oh, I'm doing a video, so that's all right. It's just my son's got back, so right. So there we have that. We now need to pop that rear wing on. Rear rudder, sorry. That's gonna go. Just need to. Not exactly sure how that's gonna go. Hold on a minute. Something's not right there. This is where I find out I should have paid more attention to the instructions. Aha, hold on. Oh, right, I see. All right, there we go. There we go, and I'm just going to Right, there's the rudder on. Oh, didn't want to put that down there like that then. So we might have to give that some time to dry off. It's a bit unsteady there. How are we going to do that? So I really don't want that rudder touching, so I'm going to pop it on there like that. There we go. Right, now we've got the rear wheel at the back, which may help lift that off the ground. That's that headrest which we need. So that answers the question about the canopy. Oh. Okay, where are you? I'm missing it somewhere. I know it's on here. Just can't see it for looking. Ah, there it is. Ah, right in front. It's right there in the corner, the rear wheel. Trying to see how that goes. Jockey wheel, it's like a jockey wheel on there. And we need to let's get that in from that angle. And then we just need to, sorry, I'm a little bit off screen, I know. Normally it's the other way. Normally I'm going too low. And there we go. Pop that. That doesn't make any sense at all there. That's that. Piece on there, just try and get that to flood round there. And then oh, damn it. There we go. Excellent. Now let's get this headrest needs to go on there. And goes. And you know what? I do believe that's it. So, unfortunately, I'm missing my overhead camera. I'm not going to take the canopy out of the bag just yet because I've got all the plastic to polish. I am going to see whether I can get the pilot in, but that's all I'm doing on here for now. It's done, apart from the apart from the polishing. That's it. It's wow, it's a very, very nice kit. Really enjoyed building that one. It's a shame the overhead camera's not working, but that's it in the background. The kit does come with paints. I just love them when they're like that. When they're sort of, I love them when they're like that. Like that CAD drawing look for me is, and you can't appreciate it until the plastic's all shined up. Once the plastic's all shined up, it's really quite smart. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to leave them legs to go because that's wobbly as hell still. I'm going to leave it on this box. The rudder's not too bad. And the whole kit's gone together. No, we're missing two pieces. I've just seen that. Let me just check. There should be two side pieces that go down. No, so they're not. Let me. It looks like there should be two pieces that slide down either side of there. Oh, right. They're clear pieces. I've just realised. I don't know why they're clear, but they are. I just realised a minute ago when I held them up, I saw them in the bag. I thought I didn't. But there we go. That's, yeah. Superb level of detail on it. Right, so there we have it. That is my vanilla build of the Curtiss Tomohawk 2B. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed building it. Don't forget to have a pop in and look at the Formula One build and the Formula One build that's going on, the Vulcan build that's going on. I've got some other builds coming up. I'll probably make a little video announcing what I've got, what I'm going to be building, and we'll go from there. But anyway, thanks for watching. And oh, hold on, I've got a couple of messages. Oh, Risden, you're right, Josh. How you doing? It's the Airfix Curtiss Tomohawk 2B. Anyway, I will catch you all later. Bye for now.